Welcome to History at Home, bringing the museum to you. The Morse and Son Funeral Home has been a Niagara Falls institution since its founding in 1826. It has been owned and operated by only two families on the same site for just under 200 years. It is credited as Canada's first funeral home and began with its founder, Austin Morse. Austin Morse was born in Nobletown, New York in January 1800. He settled in Niagara in 1821 at the junction of Portage Road and Lundy's Lane. A cabinet maker by trade, Austin set up his home and furniture store on the land he purchased. The creation of coffins was a natural progression of cabinet makers, and Austin charged $2 for a pine box. As the town of Drummondville grew, so too did the need for death services. In addition to coffins, Austin also provided services such as transportation of the deceased from home to grave. Eventually, Austin began manufacturing an inventory of coffins and continued to operate his business successfully until the age of 74 when he died in 1874. Following his death, Marcy Morse, one of his sons, purchased the business from his father's estate and continued the funeral service. In 1883, he graduated from the Rochester School of Embalming, becoming one of the pioneers in Canada to offer this service. The third generation of Morse men to continue the business was George Morse. George was responsible for the installation of the large electric clock on the sidewalk in front of the building in the late 1920s, which still can be seen today. George also purchased the first motorized funeral coach. George's son Wesley and daughter Marion continued the tradition of working at the family business. Following George's death, the business passed to Mamie, his wife. Then in 1971, the mantle of 4 generations of Morse control was passed on to the Morgan family when Morse and Son was purchased by Gordon Morgan. Morse and Son continues to be a Niagara Falls institution, proudly displaying and sharing their heritage. Thanks for letting us bring the museum to you.